Alrighty, so welcome back everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just going through some comments here early on in the day, reading some comments. We got Salsa over here, happy girl. One thing I will definitely tell you guys, if you guys are ever curious about how my comments work, it's based off most recent comment left. So if you leave a comment 5 minutes ago, it'll appear before the people who left a comment 10 minutes ago. However, some people might think it's based off the video that I just recently posted. These are the 4 most recent comments, and they're all on different videos, and they're not new videos. This one right here was posted, the one in the middle was posted about 2 years ago. So if you guys are ever curious about that, I try to read comments. I favored the first 50 or so that I saw, that I read this morning. But I'm heading out the door. It's going to be a fun, packed, filled adventure. I know one of the comments was why I don't pack my van better on trash picking days. This comment I get a ton. So the reason why I don't pack my van better, and I know I do address these comments a lot, if you guys are ever curious about repeat questions, or you have something like, what's your eBay store? What's your Etsy store? Where do you sell this? Where do you sell that? Where did you come up with the name Taco Stacks? Can you tell me more about yourself? Where did salsa originate from? She's like, oh no, don't take me back. Check out my live streams. I do have a bunch of live streams that I posted. I also, I know in 2020 I'm going to try to do more, but I definitely post all the live streams I've done in the past. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe down below. Check out my playlist, sit down, binge watch a bunch of videos. The reason why I don't pack my van better is because I'm kind of lazy in a way. However, it's not like packing a pickup truck. I can't just walk around the side and throw it in there. You have to actually get inside of the van to pack it better. And the other issue is the van itself is very, very high. It's almost as high as my Jeep. I would actually say it is as high as my Jeep in terms of the door. So the side door is as high as my Jeep. And I know one big issue with Jeep people, that's not lifted either. The big issue I see a lot of people see, or a big issue I see a lot of people trying to get in my Jeep, is they're always like, wow, this vehicle is so high up. It's really not that high up. It's just the entryway is pretty high up. So that's like loading up the van. If you guys want to put a fridge in a van and take up a step that's pretty much, I'd say as high as this, knee high, go ahead. I want to save my back a little bit more past 220 episodes, so I kind of just chuck it in there. And then, of course, it rolls around and puts dents in my van, which is another mistake. I know a lot of people left comments about me paneling my van when I got it. I made the mistake of deciding to do like 5 or 6 videos within the next 72 hours rather than just taking a week off of doing YouTube, and I decided to kind of just continue to use my van regardless of what happened. And eventually I was just like, you know what, screw it, and I never paneled my van. So one mistake I made is not sitting down and just like saying, you know what, let me take a week off, let me get things right for the future. Instead, I just decided to use my van, and now I put holes in it, or dents in it, not holes. So I think in 2020, definitely going to eliminate a lot of these non-productive hours that I do. Try to push content or videos out 7 days a week or 6 days a week, and not really worry about the $1 or $2 sales I might make on the flea market, or the $5 or $8 items I might sell on eBay. Take up a large portion of my day. So eliminate non-productive hours. That's what we're going to try to do in 2020. But today I'm going to drop off a ton of donations I have for the rest of the year, head to the scrapyard so it's finally cleaned out, my van that is, for the next trash picking video, and we can start clean again. So let's get out there and see what today has in store, and let's do it. All right, well, made it to the scrapyard. Oh, buddy. For those people who might be newish, you get on this large scale. This is for the iron, this is for the cheap stuff. You get on a large scale, it gives you a weight. You take it over to that pile, which would be light iron. If you have other metals, you take it to a different metal spot. So like cast iron goes over here. That I think is prepared steel. But you take it to light iron, and then you get back on the scale. And if you have other metals, you take it over there after you get back on the scale. Or if you're trying to leave, you just get back on the scale. It reads what you weigh after you dropped off all your metal. And the difference is how much metal you dropped off. And then they multiply that by whatever the price is of the amount of metal that you dropped off by the price of, or the amount, they multiplied the amount of metal you dropped off by the price of that current metal, and then you get your payment inside the office, which is over there. Oh man, there's a nice wagon wheel in there. I see it. You guys see that wagon wheel up there? Is that still on the axle, or is it just a wheel? Looks like it's just a wheel. Problem with that is that's cast iron. That's like $6 100. That thing probably weighs, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him about it. It's not a nice wheel. It's like I don't know what you'd even call it. Take a gander at it. Oh no, it's attached to something else. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Plus, you ain't got a. It is nice though. If that was like laying down there, which is there's another one of those shop lights, I would ask about it. But it's all the way up there, and it's already attached to something, so it's not gonna work. Alrighty, I made a whopping $10 there. That was not very exciting. So 10 bucks there. We'll head off to the thrift store. I got some donations here. I got to drop off some packages as well, but 10 bucks. That's what I was going to ask for, or that's what I was going to offer for that wheel, but it was really buried up there, and it was a farm tractor wheel. It wasn't a wagon wheel. You guys might see a lot of farm tractor wheels. The farm tractor wheels, or the tractor wheels, their axles are a little bit longer, and this was kind of buried in there, so what the heck, onward we go. All right, well, made it to the thrift store. Showed up probably about, I don't know, 8 minutes after they opened. Usually if you come here on the sale day, like when they do 50% off, if you show up 5 minutes, 8 minutes after, you're not parking until you get all the way down there by that shed. So, I'm gonna be a nice guy today and take this back. I don't know who left this. Kind of shocked I don't see Jay here, or his car at least. So maybe he'll show up soon. We'll see. Alrighty, it's looking pretty bare. Pretty bare. The whole top shelf over there is empty. I guess I do have those linens and shoes. I think I still have those. I can drop those off today. It's all the stuff in the yellow. $5.99 for all this. Oh, they're like blocks. Like cardboard blocks. Mug looks interesting. New Jersey State Firemen's Association. Oh, what about this guy? What about this guy? Gee, how many of these do I have? $2. Ovenware made in USA. Is it cracked? It is. Nope. $2, I would definitely grab it, but it's cracked. Oh, it's got some like grease in it. Alright, out of this whole thrift store, I'm buying a Yellow Jacket wasp trap jar. What a life. I would grab this, but it's cracked wherever it was. That doesn't even go through? It doesn't even go through. Yeah, it does go through. Sorry. And that's a pretty deep crack, so yeah, it's not even it's a shame. It's probably why it's also here. I don't mind it for myself, but I'm trying to get out of this decor. I'm more going for the modern decor in my house, and that will not sell with that crack at the flea market because somebody's going to tell me it has a crack. So, oh well. This is a vodka bottle? What is this? That's what it is. Somebody just put a vodka bottle up here. Alrighty. Really, there's ones that sold.
Yeah. There's more sold than listed.
Really?
Yeah.
Like within the past week or so?
Well, past 90 days, that's for sure. I mean, they're not worth much though.
Alright, so I just found these awesome vintage Reebok boots. Very, very cool. Old tag on them too. They're my size. They're a little tight, but I think I'm going to wear them, and then if I ever need emergency boots, way get them because everything here is half off today. It's a special day sale, so it's only $4. I mean, you're buying boots for $4 in really, really good condition. So, nice vintage Reebok boots and my yellow jacket jar. Place is empty. This place is empty. So Jay is not there. Armin was there. Armin's the other guy. He's a tall guy. I might have had a clip of him there. When we were going through the racks, that like one video, and a lot of people are like, why are people going through your racks? He was one of them. But Jay was at a wrestling tournament, so I got some donations I'm going to have to drop off, and then we'll be onward. Not much of there. The place was kind of empty with treasure. Lots of stuff, just not much treasure. Zooming. Oh man, totally forgot to donate this. All right, what was I grabbing here? These, people said these are for, those are rollers for your hair. That's what I think a lot of people said. So I grabbed some of this. Non-fair, it's probably be easier if I just put down the camera, but let's be serious. Nothing I ever do is with great logic. So my workshop is coming along pretty nicely. So there was actually, I think I even mentioned it in my auction video a while back. There was a, what was there? Oh, there was a workbench at an auction, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want it. It's nice. It'd be a lot better than this thing. This is a pressboard desk. Like, look, I've broken off this piece. It's literally a pressboard desk. And I use it kind of as my my work table, but it was actually a legit work table. Solid wood. It had a vise on the side. That is one thing I do need. I do have probably 3 or 4 vices, but obviously they're not in this garage. But a vise on a table would be excellent for scrapping. This tool, great as well. I would definitely rank that. This is probably the best tool if you're looking to get into scrapping in any way. Get a Sawzall, get a battery operated Sawzall, and then get also an impact drill. I have an impact, where is that? Oh, there it is. I still have not even used this. Tax write-offs, I guess. I don't know. That was not the best decision of buying purchases I've made. Also, another thing, those quate boards, I still need this one peg. This came out of the locker. I think it was the locker that I put the title as Found Drugs in the locker. That video's got like over 1 million views, I'm pretty sure. That was probably about a year ago. I don't know if I got it this year or last year, but this thing has not moved. That is for a flagpole or an umbrella stand. It's literally a chunk of concrete, and I don't know what to do with it because my garbage people won't take it, and I don't know who wants it, and it is heavy. It is heavy. Alright. At some point, I should have donated that. At some point, I'm going to have to clean this out. I want to get to a car wash, and once all these leaves are all scooped out, all that stuff is taken out, I want to blast it with the pressure washer. So that would go into my insulated copper pile. Like so. When I stopped by the scrapyard this morning, I was going to think about, I ain't taking apart this now, but I'll do it another time. When I stopped off at the scrapyard this morning, the prices were still pretty high. Light iron was still $4. They did do a holiday special that I thought ended Christmas Eve. That's what they advertised, but I guess maybe they extended it, or scrap prices just going up. But light iron was still $4. I know during the summer months, they had a Christmas in July, which that radiator, they paid you another 10 or 15% more. Same with brass, same with that. So I was thinking maybe this year, banking that maybe they would have another Christmas in July thing, I would just save all my non-ferrous metals until July. But as you see, I don't have the room for that. So I guess that won't happen. I'll just take it in when I can. But working on a couple things today. Day 2, day 3, I guess you would say it. Thank you for all the packages. I know I did say in the other day what my P.O. box information is in the description below. We'll be doing another mail day here in a couple weeks. So anyone getting in these late packages, because the mail was kind of delayed due to the holidays, it's adding up. And my artwork from Cindy that's in the corner, that's usually where I keep all my mail all the fan mail goes in this corner until it gets too overwhelming. I probably got to find a better space, but still have to find a space to hang up that one piece of artwork. I tried putting in my room right below my, well, actually, I'll show you. So I tried putting it into my room right below my plaque, like right there, and it just didn't look right. So let's switch that up maybe. Maybe I'll put it here. This was my property in the late 1800s. Doesn't really show up too well. The house is down here. It was very similar, yeah. So there you go. That was one of the wheels that were kind of at the scrapyard. The old tractor wheels. Yeah, kind of running around today. Salsa's ecstatic. I'm back. Here's your bunny. Ready? Whoa. Ready? Okay. You just grab it from. There you go. All right. What my project is today is I'm going to probably try to get this listed on Facebook Marketplace. It's a very, very large mirror. This is the same mirror that I grabbed out of the storage locker up in Scranton. I think I paid $90 for it. So I'm going to try to throw this mirror on Facebook today. I figured now that I have the van cleared out, maybe somebody would want it. It will not fit in my Jeep, so we'll see. Maybe somebody on Facebook would like it. I've only sold maybe like 2 or 3 things on there recently, so we'll see how well that goes. And that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. Kind of been all over. Tomorrow we'll be trash picking. We're heading back to the 2 towns. Hopefully going to make a good trash picking day out of it. And thank you for coming along with the daily video. And I'll catch up with you guys next time for next adventure. As always, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.